What's going on, Rick? What are you thinking about, man?
Trying to figure out what the
How are you gonna fit that in there? So what happened with that bottom bar? Did it like break or like bent up or what happened?
No, this is to support here.
Okay, because this is the weak area that you guys are having a problem with the bends?
Yep.
Gotcha, gotcha. So you're gonna reinforce it down there, maybe do something going up this way. You guys already did the X bar, right?
Already did all that.
That's super dope. And you guys aren't even engineers, but you're doing trigonometry in your own like hick way, right?
Redneck engineering.
Redneck engineering. Never go wrong with redneck engineering. They have other words for it, but redneck engineering is the one that we're gonna keep, you know, YouTube friendly, you know what I mean? PG. But yeah, so they got the motor out, they got the frame bent back into shape. It was out, what, 1.25 inches, Eric?
About 1.25 inches. So we got it all straightened back out. Got our X brace in, like you said, so we're getting it back ready for the new season.
New season? Did you say nude season?
This
This season's gonna be, oh no, okay, so new season. So we've got X brace in, bottom's overdone. Eric's already got the other side all welded up. I'm sure Rick had something to do with that, right, Rick?
Oh, just a little.
And they've got poor old little Rudy over there rebuilding the shocks. You know what I'm saying? Gotta have Rudy on board. But man, this stuff, I got a little bit of an education last time I was here, doing some graphics for Rick and Eric, and a lot of this stuff that they use on these things are used from other industrial equipment. And you have to, again, redneck some stuff together to make a monster truck. There's no monster truck starter kit. Like there is a YouTube starter kit, like the camera I have right now is part of a YouTube starter kit. You know what I mean? But no monster truck starter kit. These old rednecks here kind of just figure stuff out. But let's go into some of this stuff actually fitting in. I don't know how you're gonna fit in there. You need some lube? That's a tight fit right there, guys. And still,
I thought you were PG.
that is lube. I mean, like you got to slide the metal bar in there, right there, and there. I mean, like personally, for me, I use butter to get in between like door walls. You know, these guys are gonna have use some serious. Unless you're just gonna cut it off and put it in there. I don't know how you're gonna get that bar between those bars, and it doesn't fit. It doesn't. I almost.
Finesse.
That's what he tells. Oh, never mind. So, and the other thing you guys got going on is you're extending this bar, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Right here, this is where the fuel cell goes?
Yeah, so that bar basically, when the fuel cell sits in here, that bar protects it when we roll over so it doesn't crack the fuel cell. Oh. We're just reinforcing it so it helps it out a little bit more.
I personally came over here one time and again, they were trying to use lube to try to get this fuel cell out. So I came in from the bottom and I pushed it up and helped, and it was all my doing that helped them get it out for sure. They didn't know how to do that. I'm experienced in that area. No, just kidding. But it was very tough fit. So now that they have the chance to have the frame down to the bare bones that it's at right now, they are going to have to repowder coat the whole chassis. So they're making the welds, making the adjustments. Why not fix a problem that they've had in the past? Making it a little bit easier to get a fuel cell in and out makes total sense. They're doing it now. And this is going to prevent a lot of future problems, right? With Eric liking to do some backflips.
Yeah.
Now he's going to start doing like backflip, 360, barrel roll, all kinds of stuff, because you know how people like to progress the sport. But yeah, let's get in on some footage of them actually doing some work. What happened, Rick? You break the breaker again? Is Eric gonna have to go up there and flip it? Yeah, buddy. So I guess after all,
eye protection.
he's not gonna. Oh no,
squint.
I saw you take your glasses off. You have your eye protection on. Don't worry.
I squint.
Yeah, did you? Where are we at now, Rick? You got about another like, dang, that looks like almost dead on.
I'm gonna leave it just like that.
Yeah, because the backside you really don't have a whole lot to fill right
I
there.
could actually just go just a little right here.
You think so?
Yep.
For everyone viewing at home, let's show them how much that little bit of a gap is on that.
We're gonna go just.
That looks like 7/8.
Oh no, I ain't going that much.
I'm kidding, like a 16th.
If you grew up in the 80s, you'd know exactly how far I'm going.
Oh, RHC or RCH?
Look at that.
Is that you were talking about?
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
There you go, Eric. Look at that.
And look at there. He's got
we're
it
gonna
nice
put
and
this
flush on the
plate.
backside. He's got that plate to weld on, and he's got a nice flush
Oh, but
fit.
we're gonna use 3/8.
Right here. You thought you made a mistake. Look at that. You did it pretty good. Not too bad for a white guy.
That's what I was told.
Yeah. Lay the pipe. Now you have a little bit of content behind the fact that you can say pay the piper because you're piping right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it shows that.
I did go more than I should.
So as I'm walking around the shop, they've got a motor sitting over there. I ask Eric, is that your motor? Nah, that's just a small motor we got laying around. How much power does it make?
That one's close to 1500, right?
1500. Just that's the small one and it makes 1500. What the heck is this? You know what I'm saying? But anyways, so his motor's over at the motor builder right now.
Right.
Not getting built, but getting kind of freshened up. What are they doing to it?
It basically freshened up the new rings, check out the pistons, the rods. And we do that just for the new year, basically for the new year, so it can beat Gravedigger like you said.
Right. So basically, when you guys do this stuff, is this a once a year thing, or is it just something you do as you feel necessary, or?
We try and break the truck down like this at least once a year to get ready for Monster Jam, make sure all the nut and bolts and all the wiring is good. And we just like to do it just for that reason, basically.
Okay.
Some security.
Cool, makes sense. And since they've got all this stuff going on right now, I mean, like, it only makes sense to just get the motor freshened up and, you know, all that stuff before they put it back in. I mean, this is a lot of work. You guys have been on this for what, like 3-4 days now?
Yeah, we did. We basically did the frame to bare chassis, and I think it was right about 2 days.
2 days? Awesome. And how long has he been helping? What, one? Or
No, he's been helping the whole time.
Oh, okay,
I
that's
gotta give him a little bit of credit.
Yeah, a little bit of credit. Because I know he was giving you crap the other day.
Was he?
Yeah, I think
that
you
doesn't
guys,
surprise me.
You guys posted something and said that you were barely doing something. What's this whole rivalry here, Rick? What's going on? That you say that he doesn't do enough? He don't do. Oh man! All right. Speaking of that, I think I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. What you do? Luckily, Rick loves this. That's why he's been doing it for what, 50 years now, Rick?
Easy now.
Oh, sorry. And I just tickle a funny number. And yeah, you're a little long.
Okay, we're okay.
Yeah, the size will. That actually fits better on this side. Now, where do you cut it at the end? I say take off a good ½ inch at a time.
They're getting closer?
Yeah. I think that that autograph that you just put on that tube would be perfect. Yeah. I think that'll make it fit now.
Yeah, just turn it off.
So all the bending happened on this side, guys. If you could pay close attention, you could see how the pipe is a little bit higher right here than it is on the other side. It's easier to see the other way around, but they've done as much fixing, heating, all this bending that they could possibly do. Did you guys just bend it here, or was this welded back together?
Cut it three-quarters of the way through so it could bend and then weld it all back up.
Makes sense. Just to be able to make up for what happened here. Awesome. Just so you guys are aware.
Rudy, will you go cut that right there for me? Yeah, just straight across.
And if you mess up and put it in the wrong spot, just blame it on Rick's mark.
Yeah. These front ones are screwing with me.
Are they a little bit different angle, or what's the difference? Just the geometry?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Well, yeah.
We only need them in the back.
Would it help if you took cardboard and did your angles and compared it to the pipe before you cut it or notched it?
Probably. So why would we do that?
Hey, I just have a standard.
No, actually, it's that one I screwed up on. I started the notch too high, and by the time I got the notch right, I had sucked it away from the cradle.
And that's a perfect lesson for everybody watching this video. Guys, no matter what kind of a crew you're running, no matter how much toys and stuff or success you find in life, you always make mistakes. But like this guy found, just put it to the front, it's a little shorter.
No, this is the back.
Or the back, I'm sorry, the back.
Front was too long.
Okay, so see this successful guy right here just made a mistake. I said the front and it's the back. See, I need to go home and eat.
Yeah.
I think that
Jill said we got some pizza if you want some.
I'm getting yelled at by my lady on my text messages right about now because I took a segue and I came over and wanted to hold the camera and pointed at guys like I'm getting. I didn't say that.
Yeah.
But hey,
I gotta cut this too.
my garage, my rules. All right, so all this stuff is all laid out. Rick's got the other stuff going good over here. Ran into a little bit of problem over here. And what are we going to do tonight? I think Rudy just went in the house and he got something to eat, and I think he had to, use the men's room. But you guys just need to go in and whatever?
No, I'll get.
For the night?
No. It's going to be a late night tonight.
Late night tonight.
I have to have all 4 of these made, plus the hoop for around the fuel cell.
Oh, right
I have to
here.
do all that bending because tomorrow Buddha's car broke down, so I got to go up to Barstow and get his car for him in the morning. So while I'm gone, Eric will have plenty of welding to do and whatnot.
Oh yeah, there's definitely plenty of welding and
And
stuff
then
going on
as soon as I get back, whatever Eric hasn't finished, I'll obviously help him. And Buddha and Rudy will both be here, so we gotta have all the yellow parts disassembled.
Oh, okay.
All the blue parts have.
So the shocks, all this stuff right here. Okay.
Yep.
Who's Rudy? Rudy, I noticed him I think one other time I came over here and whatnot. But he was really getting down over there, getting a lot of stuff done. A helpful hand, right?
Yeah, Rudy. We met Rudy a couple years ago at Orange County Fair.
Oh, awesome.
A friend of his actually was supposed to be there helping me, and he asked if Rudy could come, and I was like, man, I don't need any more people here. I'm like, all right, yeah, go ahead. He lives around here. So he showed up, and the kid just started kicking ass. So he wanted to learn more and more about monster trucks. He's actually going to school to be an engineer. He developed the Rudy roof, which is what we run on top of our trucks.
That's awesome.
It absorbs
Impact.
approximately on an impact.
Wow, guys. So just a little bit of a young kid. How old is he?
He just turned 21.
21. Awesome. So important, super important for everyone to understand, guys. You want to get somewhere in life, and I'm not saying it's necessary in all cases, but you know what? Put yourself around people that know what they're doing and have the ability to have stuff that you can work on and see and all that stuff for some experience, man. That's going to get you guys so far. Rudy's so passionate about being an engineer. He comes in here, he offers his services for free because he wants more understanding. Now, of course, Rick and Eric take care of him. Obviously, he's in there grubbing right now and all that other stuff. But guys, if you want to get somewhere in life, put yourself around people that know what they're doing and get a head start and keep pursuing what it is that you guys want to do. And that's how big things like this happen. And Rudy came up with a Rudy roof. That's amazing. And a lot of the guys in the monster truck world are using that now.
Yeah, actually, Feld is testing it now.
Awesome.
So it's looking that it could be a mandatory thing on all monster trucks, all Monster Jam trucks.
That's amazing. That's super awesome. And it keeps you guys safe. I mean, last year alone, I think Eric had a mishap where he tried to do a backflip and the thing that they bounce off of is the container moved a little bit, so it took some of his momentum, and when he flipped upside down, he landed on his roof. Something like that can cause Eric to not have back pain the next day or something like that, just having a little bit of absorption. So great engineering and safety, thought on that by Rudy. And hopefully that goes somewhere for him. You know what I mean? There's not too many monster trucks, you know, for him to make millions and stuff on it. But if it saves a life, if it makes a difference in somebody, huge props to him. And that's just a start for him to be able to get his feet into the industry as an engineer, not just in the monster truck, but in any industry. And that's where ideas come from. That's how safety features get improved. So that's awesome. Well, guys, I'm tired. I've got to eat. I'm helping out over here getting some content for the Obsession Racing team. Rick's got to get his stuff together because you've got a ton of shirt orders that need to be fulfilled in the stock, guys. TNT, there are people that help and stuff like that, but this is the man that runs the operation, sells this, running the monster truck team. Guys, it's no easy feat. Merch sales, you guys have been killing it and ordering tons. You guys should do some more. You get big projects like this, more giveaways by the Obsession Racing team. I'm sure you guys want to see more giveaways, but keep the support flowing through, coming through. You're supporting a man that's working hard and fighting for the American dream. I'm going to go home and eat. These guys are going to keep staying up and working. I'll probably be back sometime tomorrow to finish up some of this stuff for these guys. And I'm out. Rick, you got any last words?
Lord help me, it's going to be a late night.
We're out. Stay tuned. Can't wait for you guys to see this. And we've got more coming in the next couple days, so stay tuned.